Welcome to Brain Stew, the podcast, the Gamecast edition. In front of me, out of jail, released on bond.
Of course.
On bond. On bail.
On bond.
On bail.
He's in bondage.
Posted bail.
The beautiful, lovely, amazing Sawyer Champagne.
Welcome
He's
back.
back.
You are back. That child's still in your stomach, huh?
No, there's no proof of that.
Oh, he came out.
There's no proof of that either.
Oh.
But you're saying you did do it, there's just no proof.
There's no proof I did anything. I didn't do anything. There's no proof.
Okay, there's the denial.
No, I
If the,
I was
if
looking
the,
for
if
the
the glove
denying.
doesn't fit.
First
Remember?
step is denial,
The glove
but he'll
doesn't
get there.
fit.
He'll get there.
You must acquit.
Thank
Exactly.
you, everyone, for letting him free. God bless you, Patreon people. Second time this joke has been used. And we're going on.
To my right,
Hey.
you just heard his sexy voice.
Yep.
It's the one, the only, Devin Moon.
Was That's better.
Bringing back lingo from the
That
late
was
90s.
not better.
We're bringing the 90s back. It's popular. It's what everyone's doing now.
It's like
It's what all the kids are doing.
It's hipster, right?
It's the rage.
bringing 90s back is all the way. That is true. Kids are dumb enough to bring that back.
Well, hey, anytime you can say it, hey, I'm just helping everyone out, helping the world one step at a time. But okay,
Do we want to just restart again?
yeah, sorry. I really know how to break it up.
Anyways, I'll be hosting tonight. It's Gamecast, Dustin Alameda, if you didn't recognize.
Alan's not here.
Alan, the
Alan,
average.
the average is not here again.
Because tell him why.
Because he's been here for, 75% of the shows?
Yeah.
So he earns himself a C, which is average. So he's Alan the average.
Congratulations, Alan. Your new name
The average
has
podcaster.
been bestowed.
He's passing. That's all he cares about.
That's true. He could care less. He probably would actually be fine with a lower grade.
Yeah. He's like, this is how I got through school.
It's like, D's all right with me.
Anyways,
Not me, but I got you.
let's
Keep
get
going.
into some game news.
Yeah.
We had some new releases, some trailers that came out, some interesting news from Russia. Some games got delayed. He's clapping.
Russian dancing.
Oh,
So here we
Russian
go.
dancing.
Hup, 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 hup. Okay.
Anyways, Bloodborne just came out last Tuesday. I bought it pretty much right off the bat. I went into the GameStop.
So you actually bought it.
I went into GameStop and they were sold out.
Oh,
which
what
surprised
in the
me.
world? The last time that I went, I tried to get more Majora's Mask. Same thing, sold out.
Same
Sawyer,
thing with Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter 4,
It's like
sold out.
Got in line. I asked the gentleman behind the counter, "Do you have any more copies of Bloodborne?" He's like, "Do you have a pre-order?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Get out." Thanks for your friendly service, GameStop.
Get out.
So I went home and I bought it on the internet like a normal person does.
Get out. Like, who says that? What kind of...
The GameStop people do.
Apparently.
Don't go to GameStop, kids. Just stay at home.
What's up? Anyways, go ahead.
Pop, pop.
And all the slogans are done. That's that.
For the
Praise
rest
to the
of-
podcast. Thank you for coming. We'll see you.
No more annoyingness for the rest of the podcast. Oh, what am I talking about?
Yeah, that's the
all we do.
That's the whole podcast.
Sawyer's back. Something's
I know, I'm here. It has to be here.
Anyway, so I picked it up, downloaded it, which took a very long time. Like, PSN, get your crap together.
And then the patch after that, right? The day one patch?
I didn't...
Or it probably just came with it.
I don't know. I started downloading it, ate some dinner,
Yeah.
took like a 2-hour nap, came
Uh-huh.
back, and started playing. So I don't know what downloaded. I just know something downloaded.
Something is on your PlayStation.
I think it was like an 8 gig patch.
Yeah,
day
maybe.
one.
Oh my
Maybe.
gosh.
Well,
Yeah.
the
Systems.
original load time was like 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But it was only...
I'm really excited for this game.
I mean,
12 hours
3
from
days
now.
later.
but
Have you played it yet? Or is it still
it didn't
downloaded?
no, it didn't take that long.
Oh, okay.
I think I started playing at like 11 o'clock last night.
So what's the review? Give us a shirt. I want a full review of the game you played 1 hour of.
Less than, probably. If you played Dark Souls,
Yeah.
you've played Bloodborne.
Okay.
I mean, I went into the menu, and I knew exactly what was going on. Same character models, same type of classes, same eerie beginning, doesn't tell you anything, gives you no direction. You're just thrust into this world and find your own path.
Huh. So is it, what was I going to say, visually, is it pretty?
It is pretty.
Okay.
Like, I did enjoy the graphics. The sword play is fun.
Are we starting to get to that next step that we've been talking about? The new generation graphics that we're all hoping for. At least 3 of us. Everyone else is probably happy.
According to IGN, this is the phase where we're starting to get them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, the last game I was really impressed with was, what's the zombie game?
Oh, man.
Dying Light.
Yeah, Dying Light.
That was a beautiful game.
Okay.
This, I don't think, is as good as Dying Light.
Really? Interesting.
I mean, the scenery was beautiful, but some of the character models, I was just like, pretty generic.
Yeah.
I did watch a little bit of the streamers on Twitch, and it looks pretty.
Pretty pretty.
It looks pretty good.
It's pretty. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think the graphics are great, but I just think there could have been more.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Just left me a little bit wanting. The gameplay was solid for the 20 minutes I put in before I was like, I got work in the morning.
Yeah. So I've never played any of these Dark Souls games. So have you played any Dark Souls games?
Not really.
I played
Max,
quite a bit.
Are you a Dark Souls guy?
In the remake for the 360.
Okay.
So not the original PS3
so
one.
this, like, number 2? Or just the original?
It wasn't number 2. It was kind of its own separate entity.
Okay.
But, those games were difficult, challenging,
Yeah.
sometimes frustrating.
Is this worse?
So far, not yet.
Okay.
But I haven't got very far.
That's kind of what I'm, like, hearing, though, from people, is that this one actually might be worse because of the way it's laid out.
It's one of those games where you don't have direction.
Yeah.
It's not linear. You don't really know what's going on until it's happening right before you. And then you can run, to a place that's way too strong for you and just get killed in one hit. And then you're like, great, you've died.
Yeah.
Pops up on your screen, you're like, stupid game.
So, question, do you guys like difficult games? Like, games like this where it sounds like to me that this game and Dark Souls is almost like borderline annoying. Like, it's almost... when games are too difficult that it's like they're just frustrating? Like, it's just like to the point that you're like, why? Like, it's unfair. I don't know if those Dark Souls games are like that, but it feels like it's close to that. Or at least, and that's the thing, these difficult games, it's like on a tightrope,
Yeah.
of like...
It depends on your style of gameplay. For the rushers, they're going to be punished at first. You kind of got to hang back and analyze the situation sometimes.
Yeah.
And, equip yourself effectively for the enemies you're going to be fighting.
Yeah.
A little bit of planning until you get to a decent level and you're just like mopping up people left and right. But when you first start, you're probably, especially like Dark Souls, I was getting killed left and right the first time I picked that game up. But since I played that, so if you're new to these kind of games, it's going to punish you for any mistake.
Yeah. Soy, you like difficult games?
I do like to have a challenge every so often.
Yeah.
I won't say I'm going to spend most of my time on a challenging game, but they're good to have because there's some times where I'm just going to sit down and blast through this.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
But then there's the other times when you're just like, I don't even want to think right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to put in this game and go sleep.
As I get older and lazier, and I don't even have time for games as much. For me, I don't want a really rough, tough game. I just kind of want to like play and like get the story and go. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, but I don't want it too easy that I'm like, like floating around and having fun and it's like easy breezy. I want just the right amount of difficulty, but like things when it's like, so like Halo, they have the legendary thing. Like when I was younger, I'd go and do all the legendaries with my dad, right? And Halo 2's legendary was retarded, especially on co-op, because you would like Sorry if I offended people with retarded. Was stupid. Anyways, I don't know. You never know. It was like, so it's like when on co-op on Halo 2, when one of your people die, like you start all the way over to the checkpoint, right? And it was the hardest co-op on Legendary to do. When I was a kid, that was fun to do Legendary, and I felt like I was awesome and cool. And now I'm like, hey, let's put it on Heroic.
I'm going easy. Screw
Put it on easy mode. I just want to get done, guys.
So I don't know. For me, it's the right amount, but I don't know. That's me. Seems like a decent game. I don't know if it's going to be like that PlayStation. It's like the Order.
It had a lot of hype behind it.
Yeah, it's like
for some reason.
It's like the Order. Both of these have like a lot of hype, and I think it's mostly because PlayStation doesn't have a lot of first parties right now. Well, for the rest of the year. Right now they have plenty. They've had 2, but like they have huge hype and not a lot of payoff. So, anyways, we'll see. Hopefully, I mean, maybe it will pay off, and this will be one of the, Dark Souls has like a huge like cult fan base.
Right.
Bloodborne will probably be like they'll just be in love with it, and there you go. And they're all probably screaming at me, "You suck at games."
I'll let you know when I put more time into it.
Yep.
I mean, so Halo 5 came out for me with the stupidest trailer ever.
Okay. What was the trailer?
If you haven't seen it yet, it is you see the barrel of a sniper rifle.
Yep.
Fires a bullet, and it spins around, says traitor.
Yep.
And then it shatters Master Chief's helmet.
Yes.
Okay, could you actually see the word traitor in the video, though? Because I never saw it until they posted the screenshot after.
I couldn't. I could see there was something on it, but...
The video I watched, it slowed down.
Oh, did it slow down?
So you actually saw traitor spelled out.
The one that I saw for the trailer was like, it's a bullet.
That's the one I saw, too. The bullet just hit the Master Chief helmet and it shattered. And then I saw a picture later that had traitor on the bullet.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, kind of lame, but the idea of this is basically, I'm sure this is in some lore somewhere already, but that Master Chief has gone, AWOL, crazy. He's a traitor.
Let him. How long has he been fighting? How old is Master Chief?
Well, do you think they're going to kill him off then?
No. I hope not. This is what my theory is, okay? They won't kill Master Chief off completely, but they will kill him at the end of Halo 5. Kill him. Quotes. Finger quotes.
Air quotes. We don't have video this week, but
they're here. Kill him then, okay? And then the legendary, usually you get the legendary videos, right? The legendary video will show that he's alive still somehow. Anyways, that's my theory. But, so I didn't know any of this back crap story, and I saw the trailer and I got excited. I was like, because I heard about this second character you get to play. I don't know what his name is.
He was in Halo 4.
I don't remember his name.
Locke.
Agent Locke.
Something Locke, yeah. Locke something. John
Booth.
John Locke. John Smith. John Taylor. John Smith. No.
Who's John Smith?
I don't know.
Some random dude like
honest.
He's like, that was me.
Yeah. He was a terrible person.
Anyways, but Locke, which is his name, I was like, oh no, we're going to have another Arbiter thing, like in Halo 2. And a lot of people hated the Arbiter. Some people liked him, but that's why, from that, everyone's like, just give us Master Chief. And I was like, why, after making such a big deal on Halo 4, being like, you can be Master Chief and it's his story, because we had Reach and we had ODST, right? Before then, and they were like, everyone was pissed off that there was no Master Chief. Why are we like introducing a second character again? Especially like a Marine, and that means it's just going to be like Call of Duty, and so that made me angry too. You know what I mean?
Is he a Marine?
Well,
he gets the Spartan suit.
I guess he's a Spartan. Yeah, he turns into Spartan. But like, so for me, it's cool. It's a cool idea though. We get to hunt.
Down
So
Master
the
Chief.
thing is that you probably play as Master Chief, running away from this other Spartan, and then you got you trying to kill Master Chief, which is a cool idea. I think it's a cool idea. But I don't know. What do you think?
I think they're going to piss off a lot of people if Master Chief dies.
I know. No one is...
Because that's like destroying the whole, like, when you see the Master Chief helmet, you think Xbox.
I know.
Like, it's so branded.
I know, yeah.
They cannot do it.
They're not going to kill him. I'm saying they're not going to kill him. But if they want to make it nice and people to talk about it, kill Master Chief off for the 5th one, and then for the 6th one, it's about Master Chief coming back alive from the grave kind of thing.
Well, I guess they could do it tactfully.
Yeah.
To where...
Do you want a 6th one?
They kill
There's
him
going to
off,
be. It's a trilogy.
but
like,
then they go back and do filler story with him. And so they may show the end of him, but then they keep going at his story.
But the thing is, Master
ways.
Chief has already died in the 3rd one. No one was pissed off then.
It's because that was supposed to be the end of the series, though.
No, but now, look, here we are.
He didn't die in the 3rd one, did he?
He did.
Did he?
He
in
did.
cryospace.
Okay,
But
but...
he
Sleeping.
floated away or whatever.
Okay, so he didn't die, but he was floating away in space, and we all assumed that that was the end of Master Chief. But now we're pissed off that Master Chief could die.
It's because 343 can't kill him now that he's this iconic.
He was iconic then. I think you can kill him in this, but he will come back, and you're not going to kill him off for good because, yeah, he is Microsoft's main person. If you kill off Halo Master Chief, you guys are retarded. Do not do it. You know what I mean?
I will riot.
Yeah, a lot of people will. A lot of people will freak out. But it's weird that we're talking about it because Halo 3, it was the same thing. Maybe we were more comfortable when he was sleeping.
Well, the end of
He
Halo
was
3 is like...
sleeping in a space.
It was
So he said,
open-ended.
wake up when you need me.
Oh,
Wake me up.
yeah.
You know,
It was open-ended.
Okay, I gotcha. Wake me up when you need me.
And yet, we knew he wasn't dead. Look, he's not dead.
I was done with Halo 3. I was like, oh, that's a good end.
I don't need any more.
It's true. At the time, I was fine with it, but here we are. Halo 4.
Anyways.
How inappropriate is it to throw a shoe at you?
I'm just telling you what I felt at the
Don't take
time.
your shoe off, please.
I know now I like Halo 4. Probably more than you, so screw off.
Who owns the Master Chief collection out of all of us?
I don't have an Xbox One.
I waited
I do.
midnight release for Halo 4. That's the only game I've midnight released.
I was there too.
I know, I remember.
Yeah, I saw you. Okay.
Anyways.
Onward.
Bad trailer. Interesting debate.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Other Halo-related news. Halo Online in... where? Russia!
I love Russia. Sprechen Sie Russian.
That was horrible.
We just offended Russians and Germans.
You're confused with both of them. They're probably not happy.
Oh, probably not.
If we ever get listeners, Devin, you're not allowed to speak like that again.
Let's hope. Hey, German, Russia, I'm looking for you. Anyways, why? Why? And what is it? Sawyer?
So it's supposed to be a free-to-play, completely multiplayer online experience.
Yeah.
No campaign. It's just stripped multiplayer from Halo 3's, basically.
Basically, yeah.
And so it's free-to-play, but they're throwing in, like... what are they called?
Microtransactions.
Yeah, microtransactions,
Okay,
in-game
yeah.
transactions, where you can buy, I'm guessing, skins and armors and
You
customization
can get
stuff.
Do you think they'll do weapons? Like, you can get a rocket launcher if you buy this?
I hope not.
That doesn't seem like it.
They
Why?
have,
Okay, we're not going to ever play
they have
this.
enough
good
experience with the multiplayer that I'm pretty sure they're not going to do
But
that.
this is still the weirdest announcement.
Yeah.
Like, Russia is getting a game that no
Yeah.
one else is getting.
And
That
then-
is a Halo game.
Not only
Communist
that.
Russia.
Yeah.
Stealing Master Chief.
Which is so strange.
Not only that,
the
though.
Russians won again.
It's not Halo for Xbox. It's Halo for PC only.
Yeah, which is
That's true.
another strange thing.
Which that hasn't been seen since the original Halo.
Yeah. Or 2, right?
Did they do 2
yeah,
on the
they
PC?
did 2 on
Oh,
PC.
I didn't play that one.
So it's real, but yeah, I mean that's the one that's known. It's really strange.
But
The whole
who's
thing
putting
is
this
strange.
out? It's not 343.
It's got to be a different company.
I don't remember who
Oh,
it was.
it's Saber or something.
Oh, yeah, Saber.
It's like a different. They did. Oh man, they did like the remaster for something. No, or they did something for Halo before. Anyways, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was PC.
I think they helped with the Master Chief collection.
Yeah, they might have helped with something. Anyways, they'll be doing it, but it's just strange.
Do
This
we
is-
want something like this in the States?
Yes.
You want it?
I 100% want more Halo multiplayer.
So it's based off Halo 3. Did you like Halo 3 multiplayer?
I liked that one the best, honestly, more
Really?
than Reach.
Man, I hated Halo 3's multiplayer. People loved that one though.
I'm horrible at Halo, though, so to
Yeah.
be honest, they don't rank that high because I'm just suck at Halo multiplayer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I had my katana, my full Hayabushi armor thing.
No, I liked it, but it like
I
Halo.
beasted Halo 3.
Halo 2 was my guy. Halo 3 is alright.
We D-partied more to 2.
Yeah. But 3, I don't know, man. Like
We've explained the D-party. They know when it's not
hopefully
something
someone knows.
disturbing.
It's a party at my house, okay? With video games.
His name is Devin. His nickname is D.
Do we have to explain this?
Again.
Devin, you didn't explain it well. Party at my house with video games.
I never explain anything well. I don't even know why I'm on a podcast. Half the things I say, it's like rambling or crap.
Go to Russia and play some Halo and come back.
Anyways, I don't know. I hear that Russia loves microtransaction games, like always online games. We're huge fans of World of Tanks, which is not big fans over here, which is an online game that's huge over there.
I thought it was pretty popular.
It's pretty big here.
Yeah, but not nearly as big. So Russia, it's like everyone in the world. Here, it's like, hey, you've heard of that game?
I've seen a commercial.
Yeah, for us, it's like, sure. So I could see why they would like these type of games, and hey, have it. I don't care so much personally. We'll get Halo 5 and we'll all be happy. And we just got Master Chief Collection, so I don't know how much Halo we need in our lives. That just barely started working. So
that's true.
No one's really gotten to experience that yet until now.
I'm still waiting for them to release the ODST campaign for all of us that suffered.
Yeah,
they still haven't released that. I thought that was due a while ago.
No, sometime this summer. Or
they have to completely remaster it. They were planning on that.
They're
one
gonna do
later.
like an HD thing.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I do.
ODST was one of my favorite entries in the series.
I thought the campaign was fun.
Just running around a city.
Yeah, the music was really cool and pretty.
And then playing the waves or whatever. I liked playing the waves.
Was that the first firefight?
Yep.
Yeah.
First and
last.
Was it the last?
No, they did it in Reach.
Did they in Reach?
Yeah, they did do it in Reach.
Oh.
Okay. Not in 4 though. I don't think.
No.
They had Spartan Ops in 4.
Yeah, which was alright.
Which were just campaign levels though.
Yeah. Anyways, we're just going off topic.
We were always off topic.
Next up.
I have to pee again.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. If you didn't know, I peed like 3 times before we even started this recording. Anyways, I wonder if Batman ever has to pee.
That was horrible.
That was a bad segue.
I kind of
How does he pee in the bat suit?
Yeah.
That's a good question. That's a podcast question. We'll think about it.
Like, why was Batman delayed? Because he had to get out of that suit, go to the bathroom.
The man had to
Bruce
pee.
Wayne.
That's true.
People are thinking, I've never seen Bruce Wayne pee before. And they're like, I've never seen Batman pee either.
That's true. And he would come out of his suit all disheveled. Because
rich.
Bruce
He's probably
Wayne,
got some
he
sort
always
of-
has nice hair. You can't go out, if he has to go really quick.
Actually, thinking about it, he's probably got some sort of astronaut system worked in there.
That's a guy.
He
He
probably
has
is.
to be. Him and Superman. Anyone with tight spandex. Get a catheter.
Anyway,
All right.
So Batman, the new Batman game was delayed for reasons I do not know.
Probably just for polish. It was only a couple weeks. So,
Yeah, I think it's now June 23rd is the release date, so it's like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Which could be a good thing. I mean, if they're willing to say, look, it's not going to be where we want it, maybe we're not looking at the day one, download.
Yeah.
Which would be great. I'm tired of them.
That's true. I would love to have just a game that works, and I'm sure they would love to have a game that just works.
Yep.
So, they're also getting remastered, though. The first and second one, right?
And we've talked about remastered before, and
Seems like it's just it seems like a topic that's every every podcast or on
keep
it
doing it.
I
all the
got
time.
another topic for a different Gamecast.
Uh-huh.
Is remastering games killing the whole backwards compatibility?
Well, that's probably what's making it so people who felt bad about not having it. There you go, But
That's the plan. Oh, another discussion
probably
another
money
time.
and
then
stuff,
they just
yeah.
want money.
which is true. I mean, if you can get money in the game that you actually know is going to sell, do it. I mean, and people are buying it. Like, they wouldn't keep doing this if we weren't stupid and kept buying it. Like, people complain about it, and it's like, well, you're buying it.
Everyone has at least those 1 or 2 games that if they were remastered,
yes,
they'd buy. Like this week, I'm going to go out and buy a game.
Oh, I
that
do
just
too.
got remastered.
Yep. I will buy them. You know,
the Handsome Jack collection.
Exactly.
That's one. This
Not
is
interested
one.
in that.
Well,
I played a lot of Borderlands,
mm-hmm.
but I was just like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, the graphics were never great to begin with.
So yeah,
I really want to see.
It was their own style.
It was their own style, but even if they polish their own style up, I don't think it's gonna.
I don't think it's gonna change it too much.
Yeah.
Borderlands 2 was supposed to be like the big hit, though. That was supposed to be like the heaviest hitter Borderlands game.
Yeah.
And I never got to play it because I bought it. I let my little brother play it.
Yeah.
And then I left out of the country.
Oh, okay.
And I was being nice.
Yeah.
So I never got to play it.
It was kind of a later 360 game. Yep. So that one, no, from X. And I don't think I would rebuy it, personally. So you would.
That's this weekend, probably.
But Batman, would you guys rebuy that one? Repurchase?
I've never played it, so I'm considering it.
Never played it? Never played the first one?
No. I would rebuy the first one, probably.
Okay. Not the second one?
I like the first one a lot better.
I think they might do a collection, though. If they remaster them, it might be both together.
Yeah.
Which, hopefully.
But then again, remastered for me is always more for the people who didn't play it before.
Yeah. Which is Soy, which
Yep,
you are going to love this game. It's awesome. I don't know if I'd repurchase it because I don't know. I just don't.
Does it have that replayability?
We're older and too many expenses.
I don't know if it does have a replayability. It is a good game, and I played a huge amount of it when I had it. But I go back in it, and I probably could only get like a couple hours in and then stop.
You already know the story, so
yeah.
It isn't a story-based game. There's no multiplayer.
Very story-based, and the stories are really good.
The combat was excellent.
Yeah, combat's great. Like, lovely game, but I wouldn't do it again. I don't know. I'm excited for anyone else that gets to have it, and hopefully
for the first time.
Yeah, and hopefully the update is just as pretty as what I'm seeing in the new Arkham Knight, because that looks awesome too. So, yay.
Batman delayed, polishing it up, make it look pretty.
Yep.
And I will give you all the money I have in my wallet, which is nothing.
Hey,
because I have credit cards and plastic cards and.
Hey,
he's a plastic man.
You're a Barbie boy. Well, it's fantastic. It's so plastic.
Real quick.
No more.
Real quick.
Let's go, Barbie. Okay.
Real quick. Let's get to some Twitch.
Okay.
1 or 2 consoles.
What they were saying, Twitch, Sawyer. Tell us what Twitch is.
This is your domain, because if you didn't know, Sawyer Twitches now.
Let's plug your Twitch while we're at it.
Now, Sawyer BC. I'm now streaming computer games as well.
Yeah.
Just got my game capture device in my computer. Now I'll be able to just throw on some overlays on my Xbox and possibly the Wii.
Yep. So we'll be playing with Soy hopefully soon. And
when do you do your your Twitch streams?
Time.
Typically at 8 o'clock at night every day.
Every day.
For at least an hour, maybe 2.
What are you twitching right now?
Probably Destiny this weekend.
Destiny.
Beautiful.
So something to look forward to, guys. Check him out. He's a champ. He's got a beautiful voice, beautiful face.
If you see anything incriminating, do not call the cops.
And if it looks badly on the podcast, it's not our fault. It's his. Anyways. Talk about Twitch.
Yeah, so the Twitch, the head guy of Twitch came out and said, you guys with the consoles, PlayStation, Xbox, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Cell phones and everything are updating yearly. New technology all the time.
Yeah.
And so they're saying, okay, well, Xbox, PlayStation, step it up. Your hardware's getting outdated.
Yeah.
I mean, the last lifespan of the consoles, which I actually liked, 8 years, I felt like I enjoyed my console thoroughly, and I've had 3 different versions.
Throughout the 8 years, the whole time I enjoyed the consoles during that.
Well, and then I've bought the Slim, I bought the new one, like the blue one, I bought several different ones. Yeah. So, I mean, they're still getting money.
Yeah.
But they want us to keep updating, like maybe every year or every 2 years, a new console.
This model is so bad to me they're not even the same. Like iPhones and those compared to a console, I feel like are not even the same. First off, the market is so much different. you are not like just going to people that are talking and want to talk on phones, you know what I mean, and they're just normal average day people. You're talking to like gamers who are pretty steady in their ways, you know what I mean? When things change, we'll get vocal and real fast. Like, seriously, if games turned into $7, we'd probably get pretty angry. Like, someone would get pissed off. It's amazing that games are still $60 because of how much money is.
I remember when it jumped up and I was angry, 50 to 60.
Exactly.
I was like, no!
I'm still mad about
Riot!
Exactly, but games have been... I'm impressed that they stayed that way because their budgets have changed so drastically. Yeah. From 64 to now, it is insanely different, but still the prices are similar. So I feel like the market's not the same. A problem with this is also like people that... So we buy a new PlayStation 4, okay? And then a good example is the 3DS, new 3DS and 3DS, right? The new 3DS, you can play certain games on it now that are only for the new 3DS because it has higher processing power, right? So I can play, what is it called? Xenoblade Chronicles, and Sawyer can't, right? Because I have the new 3DS, Sawyer has the old one. Okay, so here's the problem. That's okay, I think, with Nintendo, because that 3DS has been out for a long time. People can, like, if they want to get a new one, they can get one, and it gives you good reasons to. But update graphics, and that's the only reason to get a new PlayStation 4, and then your market splits.
Well, the processing power of the Xbox One and PS4 are already...
They were already outdated when they came. Like, PCs are always higher power, right?
Yep.
They're already outdated. My PC up there is already better than the Xbox One and the PS4. Mm-hmm. And so the thing is, I don't think it works with consoles. It's
not like a phone. I could use the same phone for 3-4 years and it'll work just fine.
Yeah. But it's like people do rebuy, but they do it because they are on plans at T-Mobile
and you get cheaper
Verizon
phones
that give you cheaper phones, and also they do it because at T-Mobile, if you trade in your phone, they'll just like delete off that price and you can have your new iPhone. So it's just redoing it. But if we don't have that model for this, there is no model for PlayStation, there's no model for Xbox. You split your market. You'll have games that work for my Xbox, but they don't work for your Xbox. And then what? And then your online community splits because you can only play certain Halo games, but you can't play these new Halo games that only are 1 year old compared to this old 1-year-old Halo game. Or Call of Duty. Imagine you have this Call of Duty, but not this Call of Duty because there's a yearly process.
Well, that's how they are anyways, because Call of Duties change every year anyways.
Exactly, but it even changes with consoles now. So you would have to have a different console for each new Call of Duty.
See, my thing is
so stupid.
I got the day one Xbox.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
2013.
Yeah.
So that means I'd be buying, my third Xbox One right now?
Yeah.
I still am trying to find games to play it.
So the games don't come out enough, like the iPhone, which has games constantly, has reasons for your purchase constantly, but this Twitch guy, dude.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Are you comparing apples to apples?
Why is he even bothering us about the technology and the hardware? He's in head of Twitch? You don't need that much power to run Twitch, do you?
Well, even then, think about the difference in the systems they're using, the Unreal Engine 4 and everything. If we're updating every year, Metal Gear Solid 5 is 7 years in development?
Oh yeah.
They would have to change.
Development would have to change
every
as well.
time.
Yeah. You would what console version am I going to shoot for? You know what I mean? Well, this is not out yet, but maybe I wait another year. There's so much problems with this.
Maybe it gets delayed 3 or 4 months, and now it has to be on the new console, and so they have to delay it even longer because they have to redo the script and everything for that new processor.
Yeah. Gross.
Twitch, CEO, president, whatever you are. Get over yourself.
You're shaking.
No one has $500 to spend on a new console every year, dude.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure he'll fight back and say, "Well, you pay $700 for iPhone." No, you don't. We only pay $25 a month. So if you make,
I don't buy a new iPhone every year either. So,
like I said, I've had this phone for 2 years.
So I've had mine for 2.
So it depends. Yeah, and that's so bad. The whole thing. And we do not need great graphics to make good games. Wii U is a big thing. Everyone here loves their Wii U. They probably have more games that they like on the Wii U than their other consoles, kind of. And so, does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. If it has good games, that's what matters.
Yeah, it's all about... Gaming has always been about longevity.
Yep.
How long can your system go?
Yep.
That defines a system as how well it did.
Yep.
How much success they had.
Exactly.
PS2 lasted 15 years. It's
yeah,
still going
still
strong.
Still lasting, and will still last maybe. Anyways,
Splatoon! Awesome!
Awesome.
That was some good reading there.
I didn't even read it.
Hey, do you really think it's awesome?
The new Wii game that's coming out. I don't think I've seen a whole lot on it other than shooting
squids.
Shooting squids.
So it's basically these squid people. It's a game that I would compare to like maybe Team Fortress or something. Mm-hmm. It's like you are basically your goal. It's an online multiplayer. They do have single player. It's an online multiplayer game, which holy crap, and it's a shooter. Nintendo, huh?
Nintendo did good on this one.
I finally got a game I can play that's a shooter. Woo, doggy!
That's not
no violence.
Mature.
I got this thing. Anyways, so I will be getting this game. Anyways, it is like...
He's like, I need to shoot something.
Yeah, I do. I love shooters.
So
so the goal is just to paint the ground. Whoever has the most color on the ground wins. The other way you can do it is just shoot everybody, right? And then they turn into big old blobs of ink. And then there you go. So it looks really fun. It looks really good. It has like this hub world similar to Destiny. Where like they all kind of meet and like you like can upgrade your character,
sit on the floor, wave,
hang around, do like random things. You can go to the
That's about it.
You can play soccer. I don't know. Anyway, so it looks really fun. I'm really excited for Splatoon. If you guys haven't checked it out, look it up.
D's excited. What about you, Sawyer?
I don't know. One of the things like. It looks fun.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. It looks very fast-paced, kind of like Unreal Tournament back in the day.
Yeah, but, Unreal is crazy fast.
One of the things I'm worried about is Wii U's online. It's not really that great.
Okay, so Wii U's online is, for me, connection-wise, is pretty good. Mario Kart was always good. Smash Brothers, last time I played it, wasn't good. So I think it just depends. I
think they need to upgrade their network because they've never been too strong into the whole online gaming.
Yeah.
So they need to, if they're going to start branching out and hitting online gaming more, so they should probably start strengthening that side of it.
So the problem is they don't have chat either on this game and on any of their games, which is fine because I don't like hearing a nagging kid in my ear.
The little 12-year-old going, paint!
But it's a team-based game. People take these seriously, right? So it would be nice to have chat. You can talk in lobbies with friends, but that's about it. And that was the same with Mario Kart, same with Smash. I guess Nintendo's just not willing to have crazy weirdos.
Neither was Destiny at the beginning either, though.
Oh, really?
Well, Nintendo for me has always been get the family together.
Yeah.
We're playing on one TV.
Yep.
So, yeah. Anyways,
controllers on one TV.
It's fun to see a new IP coming from Nintendo. It's fun to see it. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it is worrisome. Hopefully their online is good. I'm sure.
If not, their multiplayer on the one computer, the one screen is going to be great.
I was going to say, what are we going to... It's a multiplayer game with bad multiplayer. Nintendo, don't screw it up.
Clarification.
Anyways, yeah.
Splatoon. Looks beautiful. Squid shooting paint.
Yep. It's glorious. Ding. Take it out.
Anyways, we will see you in a few minutes. We're going to take a quick break. We are back with Brains Through the Podcast, Gamecast. So, I am a fat, middle-aged man living in my basement.
Are you?
Playing video games. Yelling for food at my mother.
Cheetos?
And bathrooms. Anyways.
South Park. I love that episode.
Let's not get into South Park. We're keeping this clean.
Yeah.
Anyways, apparently there was some commercials on Twitch that were very stereotypical video game players that Sawyer saw and just didn't agree with and wants to shine some light on this epidemic.
Shine us a bright, gleaming light, Sawyer.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm watching Twitch. This is where you stream video games, right? Yes. So everyone on there sits and watches video games. Other people play them. Not even just play them. Watching other people play them.
Yeah.
From the safety of their computer at home.
Better believe it.
I watch on my phone at work, thank you.
Or your phone at work.
For my bosses, mommy, I did not say that. Anyways, so Xfinity, Comcast.
Yes.
The opening scene is some dude playing on a laptop on his table.
Gotcha.
And he's, well, I have to have the best Wi-Fi to beat all my friends.
Yes.
An online play or whatever.
Good advertisement voice.
And then the mom comes in and says, oh, you're always the best, honey, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a couple issues with this.
Yes.
First of all, he's, 30 years old?
Yes.
Living with mother.
Yes.
Why? Because he plays video games?
Well, yes. And the mother is, feeding him food.
Yeah, bringing food to the table for him.
Yeah.
Second of all, no gamer that really wants to be a competitive gamer plays on Wi-Fi. So, Xfinity, get your crap together. This is not acceptable.
We're calling you out, Xfinity.
Yeah, I have you. You suck.
It's a good point, though. Video game people or video gamer or gamers are usually put out as this fat, lazy, unhealthy stereotype, right? When I think there's studies that actually...
It's either that
yeah,
or the sexist pig.
Yeah, sexist.
Which, I'm sorry, game community, it's kind of true.
Sawyer's raising his hand.
Oh, Sawyer is this.
We don't give that one away.
Get him back in jail.
That's what he's doing, denying women's rights. That's why he was...
Topic for another day.
Yeah. Sorry, Sawyer's girlfriend. So everyone thinks that, right? Which I think there's studies that we're actually thinner and more healthy than the other population of everyone else. And actually have a better social life because, in some way, I feel like there's a better social life. Maybe not like this, right? Connecting, talking to each other. But at least you're communicating with somebody over online.
Teabagging them, Killed you, yeah!
There's something...
I think it depends a lot.
Yeah.
Because I do stereotype people online.
Yeah.
Everyone talks about the annoying 12-year-olds.
Oh, yeah.
Call of Duty.
Yeah. There was a Red vs. Blue episode where basically they go into this different universe where there's just all these Halo kids playing and they all die and they're like, what's going on? And they come back and and doing their 12-year-old voices.
I remember that one.
Anyways,
it's stereotypes exist for a reason.
Yeah.
But to a certain extent.
It's true. There probably is fat gamers. I understand.
Really?
What?
You pointed at me?
I did.
He didn't point. He just...
You motioned at me with your hand.
I did it this way. It motioned this way to Mexico.
Yeah, because I'm a fat guy.
You just didn't make it that far. It just started at me and dropped off.
Well, it was gradual. We were going from you to me to Mex. Weight-wise. It's a scale. Okay, so... There are fat gamers, yes. They are also people that don't talk. But there's also fat people, and there's also people that don't talk.
There's also women, and gays, and transgenders, and all sorts of people that play games.
I'm sorry, there's a lot of people that play games, and that's alright. There's always the stereotype, women don't play video games. And that's probably true. There is a lot of women that don't play video games. But there are women video game players out there, and they could probably waste all of us in this room. There is the stereotype about all that stuff, and I feel like there's no need.
Yeah. Well, now video games are coming into the politically correct forum.
Yeah.
With all the Gamergate stuff that's going on and games being sexist and all that stuff. But
yeah.
I was reading an article about Final Fantasy. Mm-hmm. They have an all-male cast.
That's true.
And I read, the new one. The reason behind it made sense, because guys will act different around women. It's true. Yeah. And they wanted their characters to be more natural.
And it's a buddy road trip.
It's a buddy road trip.
Yeah, which it makes sense. But people, they go out so when there's not a woman in there, they want to know why, and that's fine. And it's cool that nowadays that we can pick girl video game characters on a lot of things. Like Halo, you can be a girl in it.
Almost everything.
Does Call of Duty have girls yet?
Yep.
So it's like you have all these options now for women, and a good example also that it's getting a little better. Tomb Raider, big bosom, chest Tomb Raider.
She got the reduction.
She got a reduction, and she became believable, female lead.
And
right?
It's probably one of the most popular
Tomb Raiders
out there.
And it became, it turned Tomb Raider into a likable game again, something that's relatable again. Recently, there's Gone Home, which is about a lesbian, I think, is what that game is about. And it's a mystery type game, but at the end, you figure out it's about this girl being a lesbian, right? And people love that game and talk about it all the time. We have games that are just random, games like Journey and other games that are just, about the experience and things like that. I think it's cool that we're
breaking the stereotypes down.
Yeah, we're breaking open into something that's a little more true to what the world is and less true to what video gamers used to be, which was an all-male cast full of fat people who ate Cheetos.
And they get in their beanbag chairs. Yeah. Yes!
Sorry, we don't want to hear about your life. But yeah, you know what I mean?
Never owned a beanbag chair, thank you.
You do have a futon.
No, I don't.
Oh, you did.
He's like, I sold it.
Upgrade!
Went to the dump, thank you. Got a little sweaty.
Anyway.
That sentence. Let's strike that sentence. Nobody went to the dump and nobody got sweaty.
Strike that from the record. So I'm glad to see that the stereotypes are going down. Video gaming is becoming more and more popular, and that is a good thing.
Well, do you think that's why, though? Is because now, who doesn't have a gaming console or something
in their house?
In their home?
And it's all in your pocket. Everyone started to tell you, y'all have games in your iPhone.
Candy Crush!
Yeah.
That thing went epidemic. It was horrible.
Yeah. No, people love these games, and they're all gamers now. And everyone it's cool to be a nerd now. It's cool to love the 90s. It is cool. It's cool to do these things.
That's not 90s, right?
No.
Why not?
Anyway, so it's
out of date still.
It's true. So...
Community, don't come back. Just go away.
Yeah, I'm glad. Bring it on. Give us more variety. Give us more people in this... thing that people consider not art, and this thing that people don't put up there with movies, which they should, and I'm glad they're actually getting there.
So Xfinity, stop with your stereotyping. We're trying to leave this behind.
Not just Xfinity.
Equal rights for
world everyone. People, denizens of the world. Don't be dirtbags. Don't stereotype people.
World leaders, hear our plea.
Amen.
God bless us, everyone.
That was freaking.
Anyways.
We are going to take another quick break. We'll be back. Oh,
that was a big enough pause. We should have had the break right there.
That was the well, we were doing an NPR voice.
So, what was that? I know.
Yeah, you were.
Okay. So we'll just cut it right after the. I'm a terrible host.
Well, it's just hard for the news stuff. This
is
long.
What we talk about too. I mean, this is us.
It's hard to not talk about it. It's like, well, do I just let it go? Because I have something to say.
I've been holding comments.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, you have to hold some stuff back.
Didn't talk about, like, my Twitch streamers, who majority of them are bodybuilders.
Yeah.
And those are the ones, like, I watch are typically, like, bodybuilders, or they're working on getting in shape, or their wife is a gym instructor and she plays with them all the time.
Yeah, see?
Like, no matter what, working out is, like, involved with a Twitch streamer's life.
Twitchers are...
And breaking down stereotypes once again.
We got the exercising women. We got the exercising men. Bring your lesbians, your gays, and transsexuals. And we are video gamers. That ended bad, but it was a good song.
Welcome back to the game, Brains to the Gamecast edition.
Connections, people, connections.
Oh, and man, I don't even know what to say after that.
Sorry.
So let's talk a little bit
written
about
on the board.
sports. Well, I know what's written on the board, but I'm just...
Part 3.
He's trying to segue.
Gotcha.
I'm not trying to segue. I'm just... How do we come back after that song?
How does anyone
We've offended a lot of people.
No, that was actually to help everyone.
No,
He included almost everyone.
I was trying to get the...
Just no fat people.
I was trying to get the races and the fats and the thins.
You didn't even touch race on that one.
I was trying, but Mexico ruined it. And then you came in with the men in tights.
I was just laughing. How did that ruin anything? I was giggling like a schoolgirl.
Well, I got confused with the transsexual part. I couldn't... Transgender part. I couldn't...
What's the difference?
I don't know. There probably is a difference. I'm sorry. Anyways.
We don't even know. We're terrible people.
Well, I'm trying not to be.
Sports.
I don't.
Video games. Golf. Is golf a sport? No.
What are you talking about?
Our video games
You
is
just
sport.
had to throw in golf.
Our video games is sport.
I'm gonna say no.
You're gonna say no. You're just gonna give a flat out no. You gotta give us an answer. You gotta give us some substance. Why no?
Well, I already believe we pay athletes too much. Professional athletes. Do I really want to be playing a professional gamer anywhere near that amount of money? I mean, yeah, it takes talent to play games competitively and a lot of time.
It does.
But it's just a pastime for me. Something I do to relax and enjoy myself.
But it has become almost more popular than sports. Like, there is I think the last what was it, like Smash Brother competition, like millions of people have watched that thing, and that's huge. Like, for watching people play video games, people are on Twitch like thousands of people are on Twitch watching people like Sawyer or other people, and they find that interesting.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't know if we should be paying money, but if we get to that point, then you shouldn't be paying us money for this podcast, which you don't have to. But you know what I mean?
For me, sports just always, in my head, will always involve something physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, video games require dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be able to move your thumbs rapidly.
Eye-hand coordination.
But keeping headphones in ears.
Yeah, apparently I don't got that skill. Sawyer, what do you think?
Well, maybe because sports, that's what comes to mind too. It's like football, basketball.
I know, everyone goes through
something physical.
So, not golf at all. Golf is not a sport. Thank you, Mexico, for agreeing with me.
Suck it, Tiger Woods.
You are not an athlete.
You don't own your name, and you don't own this podcast. But you can.
But I think...
We'll sell the rights.
I think people on
cheap.
Twitch and stuff, they should be able to make it a full-time job. If they're considered online entertainers.
Yes.
And so, I mean, I'm okay with that. And do you know what? If they're able to stream 8 or 9 hours a day...
Yeah.
Because we're helping them out and we're donating, we're basically giving them tips.
Yeah.
Then good on them.
Yeah.
They're entertaining. They're providing a service.
Yep.
And I think it's worth watching. I watch myself. I'm kind of poor, so I don't spend money on them yet.
No.
But
See, that's it. Entertainers, not athletes.
Yeah.
Not sportsmen, but just entertainers in general.
They could be. I mean, games are a form of entertainment, and I think that's why we want to say they're entertainment. But I think when a sport becomes a sport, it's probably when the individual gets involved, right? I mean, because you give somebody a game, which a video game is a game. Give someone a game, and then you allow them to play it, which is like basketball, any other sport, you allow them to play it, and how well they are or how good they are, then that, I guess it could be a sport.
Think competitive Monopoly can be a sport then too?
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Like, where does the draw the line? I have no idea. I don't know.
In the sand. You draw the line in the sand.
Can't draw it on concrete.
You could have chalk.
Not with your finger. Not
with blood.
Not with your finger. Oh, never mind. We can draw the line. Yep. So man, I don't know. I understand people put a lot of time into this stuff, and it's a lot of work, and you do have to train and every day, I'm sure, to get that good and to keep up with everybody. So in that way, it's a sport. In other ways, it's a game. So I have no idea. Okay,
Racism.
all right. We're not even going to acknowledge that. Anyways, that it's like crazy that I don't know. To me, it can be, but I don't think. Technically, yeah, it's still playing a game.
Yeah.
Like when I'm playing it, I'm a game, or I'm not a sport player. I'm not doing sports, and yeah, I think people should get paid for time and all that stuff. For them playing a video game, I'm not sure. If people want to pay them, hey, it's a free market. Go pay them. If they want to try to get money that way, then do it. We are doing the same thing. If you put something out there and someone wants to pay for it, then do it. You know? But it's not like something that you should expect people to pay you, you know, for doing something that is someone else's work. You know, like someone else made video games. You're just lucky enough to play them. So, yeah, if you can be an entertainer and make money of it, good on you, pal. I don't know.
Capitalism.
Woo! So back to the original question: Do we think they're a sport? I think the consensus was no.
Mostly no, yeah.
Form of entertainment, yes. Consensus,
definitely.
no.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to write it on the board. There was a question from Jason,
from a very special
our fan, one of our fans,
special fan.
Yeah,
the most special.
Talked about one on this podcast. Although we do have Trevor Scott. Thank you. Megan never gets any love, so we'll give Megan some love. Megan, thank you as well. I know you didn't pay for it, but we need some love. Anyways.
Get people to listen to us.
Question. Do you know what the question was?
I don't.
Okay. So, suggestions for 3DS games for him to... For him, he has a 2DS. He wants to
He has a 3DS.
Well, he told me he had a 2DS because he was...
I've seen this 3DS. He's a liar.
Okay, never mind.
Can't lie to us.
Alan's daughter has a 2DS, though.
Well, for Alan's daughter, listen in. Your dad is average. She'll probably punch me in the face for that. Alan will
She bites and scratches, dude. Watch out for that one.
I've seen her, dude. Okay.
You don't know me, so I can say whatever I want.
3DS.
What do you think?
Monster Hunter 4 is pretty fun.
Is it?
I have it. I've been playing it.
Okay.
I finally got it digitally.
Attaboy.
But it's just boss fights over and over again. What's better than that?
Yeah, and they look like they're really good boss fights. And actually, so Shadow of the Colossus was similar, right? Huge, big boss fights.
That's the first thing that came in my mind, and I played it through and just didn't do it for me.
Yeah, some people love it, some people don't. But this one's more boss fights. It's less...
And multiplayer. You can go four people in with it, too.
Less quiet, more RPG elements.
Yeah.
I played the third one. I felt bad, actually. I played the third one, and I started killing the animals, and I was like, I feel gross. And I don't know why. I felt bad for killing this helpless little animal.
That's how they start you out in the game.
I was like, if this thing killed my family, then I would be fine to kill this thing. But it's just like an elephant. I'm like... I'm not a hunter.
Apparently it doesn't eat meat anymore either. I don't know. Jeez, Devin.
I'm a wuss. Anyways, so...
But you are a hunter in that game.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter.
I know, but I'm not in my mind. So that's a good one. Hunter 4.
And then you got Shovel Knight.
Yep. Have you played it?
I haven't, but it's got so great reviews,
it's
and
so
I
good.
so need to grab it. But I've been spending I've been spending my time with other things.
Okay, that's good. It's worth it. Okay, so I just got mine. I just got Majora's Mask. It is
bizarre.
Yeah, it is bizarre. It is such a different Zelda game. Zelda games are they're just so by the numbers. Like you're like, okay, I go into a big town or city. I will go to dungeons. I will be on an animal and ride that animal, and that's about it, right? But like Majora's Mask, it's not so much about the dungeons, but about like the people you meet. Like it's really interesting. Like, the people in the town are like, "What are you doing?"
He was giving us a break sound.
We are recording, dude. Although that is our break sound. Everyone's going to be confused. Anyways, Mexico's taking a drink. Majora's Mask, it's more about like the character interaction. Like you have the moon falling down, right? And it's like the last days and it's really dark. You talk to all the people, their stories are kind of like sad. It's kind of like melancholy. You're like, it's just so weird and different. And it's less about the dungeons. There's 4 dungeons. They're not like the best dungeons either, and the side quests are just a lot better than the other games. Like the side quests are the main part of that, which it's more like an RPG rather than a Zelda game, because Zeldas aren't about the side quest. It's about the main quest, and this one it's about the side quest and the impending doom. Great game, really cool in 3D. I have the new 3D, so maybe it's gross in 3D if you have a regular one. The dual stick thing is awesome. I don't know how it plays with nubs. That. Yeah, the nub is great.
The nub.
I don't know how it plays without a nub, because I'm sure it plays all right, but with a nub, it's a different life changer. That's great. I would suggest Mario Land, which I hear is really good.
Smash Bros.
And I'd also suggest Zelda Link Between Worlds. Everyone says that is the best Zelda on that console, so I would check that out. Land is similar to World on Wii U, which we were talking about last time. Really fun game. So Land, I'm sure, is just good, but handheld. There's a whole bunch of Asian games.
Ton of Pokemons.
Yeah, any of the Pokemons. So, I mean, these are pretty obvious. There's like... Man, there was this weird Asian game. I can't remember that they suggested. Anyways, look it up. I'm sure a list somewhere. I know you came to us, but those would be ours. Get some Majora. Get some Hunter 4.
I wish I could participate in this conversation, but I don't have a...
Someday, Max.
No, probably not.
You suck.
Not that I don't want one. I just don't want to spend money on one.
I gotcha. Okay, never mind. You don't suck.
He wants one, just not that much.
Yep.
If you're willing to give it to him for free, he'll take it.
I'll take it.
Cool.
I don't like to steal, but if I have to...
5-finger discounts.
I won't. Devin's breaking his phone.
We got it. Let's do it.
That was Brain Stew, the podcast, Gamecast edition. Thank you so much for listening. We've already mentioned you, but we'll do it again. Jason, Scott, Trevor, Megan, You're all wonderful people, and we love you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night, and good luck.